So, according to the TSA, you sacrifice certain rights when you fly. That is the right not to have the nude image of your body ogled at by TSA officers, the right not to have your junk groped, to quote the fellow who confronted them, and the right not to expose yourself to harmful radiation. Because according to Dr. David Brenner, the head of Columbia University's Center for Radiological Research, the TSA considerably underestimated the risk of cancer associated with these machines. Is that what flying in a free country should be like? And more importantly, are we sacrificing these rights for actual security? Or is it simply just the illusion of security? The bigger picture here, in my opinion, is that what we're looking at here is security theater. It's not real security. It's security theater. It's a whole dance, and it's a dance that's been inspired by basically an industry, a very, very profitable industry. And guess what the name of one of the corporations, one of the companies that's selling this security stuff, actually selling these scanners, the name of the company, Chertoff Group. Sound familiar? Michael Chertoff used to head the Department of Homeland Security and thus the TSA. And he's making out like a bandit on this stuff. And, you know, a bunch of his buddies are. Last week before last, I took the train. I took the Amtrak down to New York for a day. And I was on the Acela, and there's a little waiting area for the Acela. And they open the door, and I walk out, and I'm with 5 members of Congress. And there's no body scanners. There's no X-ray machines. There's nothing. We walk down, we get on the train. Are we assuming that terrorists are only interested in blowing up airplanes and not trains? Or are we, are we going to next be putting these on the train station? And if the train station, what about the subways? And if the subways, what about the taxi? Or what about a bus? I mean, where do we stop? Have we gone insane? When, I was speaking with another friend about this, and he says, well, I've been to Baghdad, and you go through like 6 levels of security, and they grope you every time. And yeah, that's a war zone. George Bush has turned the United States into a war zone. We're effectively a war zone. When the British government was under assault from the Irish Republican Army, when the IRA was literally blowing up things in the streets, when they set off a bomb next to number 10 Downing Street and tried to kill, and could have killed Margaret Thatcher, their response was not to make every single British citizen behave like they were in a war zone. Instead, their response was to resolve the crisis in Ireland, to bring together the parties, Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland, and work things out. They successfully did that, and now, Sinn Féin, the heir of the IRA, actually has seats in their parliament. There should be a lesson here for us. We have troops in 2 Muslim countries, and the Israeli-Palestinian problem continues to be a disaster. If we focused our effort on getting out of those countries and resolving that problem, we wouldn't be running around going, oh my God, we've got to worry about somebody trying to blow up our airplanes. Doesn't that make a lot more sense?